Evening, Geegado Megwan here for another Chatting with Wisdom. So we are on day 26 of our 30-day optimism challenge. And today I'm actually calling it the right thing. So that's even better. So today is, so the optimism challenge, for those of you who have not heard about it or have not seen it. So we are, we've been doing this this journey for the last 26 days, and so we have 4 more days to go after today. And so what we've been doing is just really tapping into that positive energy that we can tap into. So for those of you who are new to me, we've been there's been just lots of things that have been going on, and like some days have just been heavier than others. And normally I'm a glass half full kind of person, but I was really struggling with that a little bit this time around because there's just too much. There's just lots going on, and and it's really easy for us to kind of get lost in that when there's lots of things happening. So what I decided to do was do this optimism challenge that would allow us to be able to really tap into this energy, this positive energy, like really change our mindset to be able to just kind of be in that space in that moment. And so I'm pulling this out now so that I do not forget because it's my new driver's license. So I do not want to forget it. But it's just that matter of like just getting into the swing of things, just getting into where we need to be, and to be able to have that going. And so I just wanted to be able to work with each other and support each other through this journey. And so in April, I always do my gratitude challenge. And so this optimism challenge, I designed it back in November, and I was going to do it in December or January. And then I just didn't get an opportunity to do it. And so, it was just like the perfect timing. It was like, okay, I need to like pull my socks up, get my, as my girlfriend would say, get my big girl panties on, and just kind of like get back into the swing of what it was really meant for me. So that's kind of where this has started. And so now the next journey that I'm going to be working with people on is beyond brightness. So like that brightness of like the conversations of like, so like we're doing optimism. Well, we're going to like dive in a lot deeper over a course of 12 weeks of really tapping into really implementing this energy within ourselves. So like so things like setting boundaries, doing different things that are really important. And actually I'm going to go back and look at the agenda. So like we've got deep dive into positive psychology, advanced gratitude practices. So we're really going to dive into a lot of those, that gratitude, mindfulness mastery. So really tapping into that mindfulness, and that mindfulness is like being present. So as I was talking and I was opening up the mail, that was not being present. And so, but that is like, that wasn't being mindful, I should say. And so like that is the part of things that we want to make sure that we're actually being mindful of. So like when I take a drink of water, that I feel the wetness in my mouth. I can taste the spring part of the water, and I can feel like the little bit of coolness because it's room temperature in here with the air conditioner on. And so it's just that, and I can feel like that the top of my lips are wet. Like that's mindfulness. Like that's just being present with as I'm drinking that water. Emotional intelligence and optimism. So like being really focused on our emotional awareness, resilience building. So we are already resilient. We've seen that over the years, but like now it's like really trying to tap into, we're going to tap into how can we actually develop that even stronger. The power of positive relationships. So power of positive relationships, but also that means setting boundaries. So we're going to be talking about setting boundaries during that week, overcoming negative biases, visualization and goal setting, finding joy in everyday life, positive communications, and optimism in the face of adversity, and creating a sustainable, optimistic life. So, like, that is really what the whole ultimate goal is to be able to get us to that end part where we are really tapping into how to be able to make this part of our lives on a regular basis. So that's what we're doing. So today we're talking about health gratitude. So this is our prompt for today. And so I'm very fortunate that, so even though I've got some weight to lose, I have really good blood work. We've got lots of high risk of heart disease in our family, and so but like all of my tests come back clear. I'm like really good. My blood sugar levels are like super good. Yeah, so like all these things, and so I am super grateful that I don't have my family's genes in terms of health. And so, like I said, even though I've got a few pounds to lose for my own benefit, it's not going to impact my health in that same way. So obviously more weight definitely puts in more, still puts you at risk, but like in terms of like those risk levels, for me, like when we check all those, they're actually pretty good. And so other than having a broken leg a couple years ago, like for the most part, I'm pretty active. I do a lot of things. So I could be more active. And I am more so in the summertime than I am in the wintertime, so I need to work on that a little. But overall, things are pretty good. So I'm super thankful of my health and my body, and that I do what I can to take care of it the best that I can. So that's where I'm at with that. So I want to be able to just focus on that. So like I used to be like, oh my gosh, I really hate my hair. Like now I love my hair. So like I can bring it down, and I've got like some nice wavy curls for the most part. Some gray in there, but I can live with that gray. I am 54 by the way, but I am 54 after all. So like, but like I used to like just dread my hair, and so like now I can live with my hair. I can deal with it, whereas it was like having curly hair was like something that was like horrible. Like before a straightener came out, we would actually take the curling iron and straighten it with the curling iron. And so, but that's kind of different, right? So I don't, other than being short sometimes, that's a little bit of a challenge. But it's also to an advantage. So like sometimes I can actually get into like smaller places that other people can't. So yeah, kind of like depends on where that's going. So on that note, that's where things are with my health. And so they're definitely celebrating all the things that I can actually do within my own body. So I'm very fortunate. That's not always the case for everyone else. And so would love to be able to hear your shares on your health gratitude. Where are you at with how grateful you are for the health that you have? And on that note, I will chat later. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And yeah, so 4 more days of the gratitude of the optimism challenge. And if you haven't signed up wherever it is that you are listening to this, there is a link for you to be able to join, because you can join at any time. So on that note, I will chat later, and have a fabulous day. Bye for now.